into the grand finals. Attack mode looking to stop them, looking to stand their way, and maybe hand out a few failing grades if they can.
Ooh, someone's gonna be a bad student, I guess. But I can't wait to see how this is gonna go down. I'm not really sure what to expect going into this, to be honest with you, Dilly. We do have Bind going out, and this has always been an interesting discussion. I think I mentioned this every single time I'm on VCS. Is on Bind specifically, the kind of battle, the Cold War, if you will, between the Brimstone picks and the Omen picks. But something interesting, and we don't see this very often, is that we're actually having a double Omen, double Cypher matchup here. Normally we see that kind of differentiation, Killjoy, Brimstone, they kind of mix things up, but it's almost a mirror mode matchup between these two.
Yeah, absolutely. Bind is one of the maps we'll see these teams experiment with quite a bit. As you said, bringing in that Brimstone in favor of the Omen from time to time. It is rare that we see a complete mirror matchup, but that's where we find ourselves here on Bind for the final stage of today's group stage. Bind is a bit of an interesting pickup when we talk about the Valorant Sunday Showdown specifically. The attacking side and defending side statistically on Bind nearly even, so close to 50-50 there, about 49-51 if you will. So these teams really have to make either side count. We can't really let either half slip away. So it will be interesting to see with these mirror matchups, these teams differentiate their approaches to either side of the map. And we're not wasting any time. We're getting right into it. Zoomer Academy on attack up against attack mode. Zoomer Academy scouting out the A side of the map, but they've already sent the full cavalry over to A, and the flank from attack mode comes through the backside teleporter, already doing significant damage to Zoomer Academy. They certainly had not seen that coming on the quiz.
Already staying true to their name, the attack mode, even on the defense, are going to be going for the opening pick here. The Zoomers, though, able to get onto the site, have the spike down. Look how displaced everybody is. It's almost a complete reversal. These attackers have to play the defense now in the same exact positions they normally would on the defense themselves. It's going to be a bit of a confusing situation, but the smokes are going to go down, bodies are being traded out, and a lot of utilities being lost even on the pistols. Look how many frenzies are going out, though. It's a back and forth. That's spikes. The attackers are losing their balance. They can't even push up to go for the defuse. The blinds are going to go through paint grenades, trying to stall out as much as they can, Jilly. But look at this. More bodies being traded back and forth. If Bones can find a double kill, that could be all set. He's able to find one. Can he find a second? The answer is going to be no. Reloads yet to be determined. There it is, a 4K. And not often do we see an amazing pistol round like that.
That was absolutely brilliant from the young guns over at Zoomer Academy. They were brought to the brink of destruction by attack mode. As you said it, attack mode were fully on the attack on the defending side. And still Zoomer Academy clawed together that round, held on just with the tightest of grips. Bones coming up massively clutch for his team. 4 kills already in the opening round of action. Zoomer Academy showing attack mode that you can come in with your fancy strat, you can come from whichever side of the map you like. They will still stand tall and they can still count on Bones. Zoomer Academy now pushing forward onto A site into the face of what is actually a force buy from attack mode already. Attack mode looking to establish themselves, and that is certainly gonna help. 2 kills going on over to the defenders, but 2 kills stolen right back by Zoomer Academy. The attackers getting set up onto A site. Attack mode already pushing forward for the retake.
Oh, there's not a lot left you can do. The spike's gonna go down yet again. A 2v2 blocked out completely by double cyber cages. Man, well, man, he's in a good spot right now. This Sova, on the other hand, gonna be relegating himself towards the CT side, maybe trying to get some heaven control, depending on how much time he feels he has. Man, though, going around towards the green box, is able to find the body of one. Can he make it a double? Yes, he can, and McRiddle double into a triple kill, bringing back 2 rounds in a row for Zoomer Academy attack mode. Yikes.
Zoomer Academy, more like multi-kill Academy. Man, getting in on the action in a big way with that triple kill. So confident from Man to peek around that corners. One might say it was a very manly play, if you will. And I promise that's my last attempt at a pun, at least for this game. But Zoomer Academy off to an excellent start. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0, going straight down the scoreboard. Attack mode, that force buy not paying off in the way they would have liked it to. Now reduced to an eco round here in this third round as Zoomer Academy look to continue to amp up the pressure.
A little bit of a slower round coming out, though. Even though bodies are not too far away from connecting with each other, the attempted pop flash goes down, but Frag is able to get 7. That was a beautiful attempt. He's going to get traded out, sure, but everybody else has to reposition themselves because of that one single play. The Spike's going to be going for a whole new journey. It's going all the way to A site. This is the first big rotation we have seen between both of these teams, and with only a minute left, I'm really curious to see how it's all going to boil down with it lacking a duelist and a controller on each side.
Yeah, there is a big flank in the works from attack mode, but it does get shut down by man. Up to that trick. Rax now trying to trade out some damage in the back of A-Site, gets brought down all the way to 9 HP and eventually down to 0, courtesy of Arctic with that shock dart. And now attack mode on the defense with only 2 members split across opposite sides of the map. Garnet, though, still has some magic left in that hat. Guns down Fletcher, looking to find some damage onto Arctic. Zoomer Academy, they understand the situation. They've backed away. They press forward, though, right at the right time. Bones wins out over Rex 0, and now Garnet left alone in a 1v3 with the Sheriff. Loses out for Bones' double kill. Zoomer Academy 3 rounds in a row, though it has to be said, with the tough position attack mode we're in economically, it was never really in doubt.
It wasn't really much in doubt, but it was a little contested early on when Frag got that beautiful kill onto the Phoenix. That pop flash came down. It did end up being a trade, but even then, though, it was still, I think, a really important frag. It could have amounted to a lot more on attack mode's side had others stayed alive just a little bit longer, but it is what it is, and I do think Zoomer Academy played that unbelievably well to rotate.
Zoomer Academy are really showing a level of polish here that we sometimes think is saved for the really top teams, but Zoomer Academy, this is a newer formed roster, I should say, only a few weeks in the making, but already showing great confidence in these highly pressurized situations that attack mode has been able to force them into. Zoomer Academy have shown they are nothing but cool, calm, and collected in those tough moments, and now attack mode, we've seen they are ready to bring new plans, new strats to the table, thus far unable to make them stick. So we'll see how attack mode can go back to the drawing board, bring something new to the table, or if maybe they'll fall back to what other teams may fall back to here on the defending side for Bind. Attack mode has been not afraid to get aggressive, push up onto Zoomer Academy. That may have been their folly thus far.
It's a tough situation to be in. Attack mode needs to step it up right now, and maybe being on the attack will be their benefit. But right now, I think having essentially it is a completely ditto team. There's no agent advantage one way or another for either side now. But what it does come down to are the placement of the smokes. We're out of the tech pause now, and I'm really wondering to see what Giga wants to do, hiding around a very aggressive corner. If more than 2 bodies peek this box at once, he's done for, unless he does something very correctly with his molly. But it doesn't matter, the running back's going to help stall things out. Instead, he runs forward, but already they're on top of him. He's able to at least stall out some of them, but no, the trades come on through. Attack mode gets the early advantage, able to bring things forward, but even then, losing down on a duelist, it's not a great position for these attackers. It's going to be opting for the rotate instead. Moving on to B site, it's only going to be a single cipher. Tripwires galore, hiding on every single entrance possible for these attackers to come on by. 1 minute left on the clock now. Pop Flash is coming on through. The positioning of Seven's very aggressive, and he's going to make his way onto the site, bypassing one of the tripwires completely. But still, Rax is able to stay alive just a teeny bit longer, hiding in his own cages.
Now, Attack Mode have played this round really smartly. Zoomer Academy still able to get the spike down. 3v4 may it be. Arctic pushes forward 7, trades the kills 2 for 1 as Fletcher gets one more on the backside. Zoomer Academy have flipped this round completely upside down. Rex Zero now with excellent intel takes out Fletcher now in the 1v1. 7 lurking around the crate, just has to play time, has to play safely. On the other side there, Rex Zero has the Hunter's Fury, surely will not come into play here. Fakes the defuse, tries to bait out 7. 7 goes for the peek, trades out the damage, wins with the headshot. 7 picks up a triple kill. Zoomer Academy 4 in a row, and Attack Mode once again relegated back to pistols, back to stingers.
It looked really positive for Attack Mode towards the post plant, but it just wasn't enough. They rotated too late. They tried to cover around all of Zoomer Academy, but just 7 popped off. He got a triple kill from that endeavor. And can you blame him? He got some of the craziest shots I think we've ever seen in the VCS on B side of Bind in general.
Absolutely. Zoomer Academy are looking real tough to deal with here today. Garnet has the showstopper delayed by that tripwire there, just sends it out in a bit of disappointment there. The Roomba loses out to Fletcher there. Fletcher dodges away from the paint shells. In Attack Mode once again trying to apply pressure here, but once again they are losing out on territory. Man takes down Garnet, sends out the Cypher ultimate. That is of great use to Bones, who takes down Rex Zero on the opposite side of the map. This isn't even where the play is, and Bones still getting some work done. Takes the flash, takes the kill. Can he find the second? Yes, goodness gracious. Bones digging up the graveyard.
He is a grave digger indeed. A flawless round coming out from Zoomer Academy, but yet there hasn't really been much of a mainstay for Attack Mode. Still haven't even found a single point on the board. You have to wonder, is their aggressive positioning a little too much? We've seen multiple instances. Giga hiding behind the brown box, putting up the run it back, immediately getting traded out in the previous round. That last round, them playing a little bit safer on B side, but even then losing to a 1v2, it's just not a position you normally want to find yourself in. You could talk about economics, you could talk about the utility all day, but the simple matter of fact is that Attack Mode cannot find these trades.
This has been a tumultuous first half on the defending side here for Attack Mode. You're exactly right. They are finding severe difficulty in the form of Zoomer Academy bringing on these fights, bringing on these trades. And even when Attack Mode have the advantage, it seemingly is never secured. 7 picks up the kill on a frag. Rex Zero takes down Man, but loses out in the end to Bones. Arctic spots out Garnet with that recon out. Rax takes down Fletcher on the backside there. This flank could come up big for Attack Mode, but the defense has already fallen apart. Rax, perhaps, if there was a defense to rendezvous with, there was a bit more hope in the cards. But thus far, Zoomer Academy, 6 rounds in a row, a flawless start to their final group stage match of the day.
I'm glad you mentioned that was flawless, because we just haven't seen a show up from Attack Mode still. Zoomer, just like French Toast Mafia on Split, just a single series ago, they go in super aggressively, and at times it's really just a 1vx situation for them to have the benefit. There's no trades really on the right side from Attack Mode, and there's a triple peek coming out from B Long. They're not going to find anything. In fact, they get spotted out themselves. This gives full permission for at least one sitting duck. Went around the corner. Look at this. Rax might be able to find one, but no, it's still a double kill in the favor of Zoomer. They're just not able to find these frags. The showstopper, no less, collapses it down. That full entire push just got completely relegated away. Now, these two defenders completely separated out from each other. It's going to be Frag able to find one, but even then, Trade City comes throughout. Not only is Zoomer Academy going to be coming out on top with an advantage of being 6-0, but now they have no way of losing the first half.
Absolutely. Zoomer Academy are playing with some swagger here in this half. They are surging forward with the most confidence possible, taking on these fights with absolute Chad energy. Bones especially pushing forward onto B site, simply wasting 0 time picking up those kills. And Zoomer Academy, it seems like they've given up on the default executes. They've given up on the game plan. They're simply out for blood. They're looking for kills. And look how spread this approach from Zoomer Academy is. They'll take any fight anywhere, doesn't matter when, doesn't matter how. Man wins out over Rax on the A side of the map towards Shower, and once more attack mode start off on the wrong foot. Giga able to get them a foot back, and here comes the run it back. The Hunter's Fury rolling out for Zoomer Academy, spots out Rex Zero, so close to taking him out, able to dip, dance, dodge away from that Hunter's Fury. The run it back won't find any of the attackers as Zoomer Academy have turned their sights onto A site now. 7 pushing forward towards Lamps as Garnet is backed away into this corner here. Can attack mode hold on? Man with the double kill takes down Garnet, but Giga comes up massive for the defense. This is absolutely the moment for attack mode.
This could be attack mode's moment right now. A 3v1. This Sova, the last one alive. This is the only time we've seen Zoomer in this position, having a disadvantage. Nowhere in sight is anybody, but having to look at the right corner of the spike in hands, able to find Giga. He was doing so much work before. Things are getting scary now. A repositioning from Arctic could be good. They hear the reload right around the corner. One's definitely in heaven. He saw the audio cues. He saw the bolts come on through, but can he find it? He doesn't! A first round coming out for attack mode. That's going to be Zoomer Academy now having a 6-round lead.
Excellent to see for attack mode. They had to stop the bleeding sooner rather than later. Rex Zero comes up big over Arctic, but really speaks to the skill there for Arctic is that even in the 1v3, there was some belief that he could make it happen. Arctic there 2 kills away from a clutch. Zoomer Academy, they've secured their lead moving into the second half, but they really will want to dial it up here, not give away any more free rounds to attack mode. Attack mode on the opposite side, they've got to put their foot down. They have got to stake their claim on this match. Rex Zero tries to get the fireworks lit, sending out the Hunter's Fury to no avail. Zoomer Academy now with 1 ultimate available, the Omen teleport in the pocket should they want some fancy maneuvering of the spike. But for now, Zoomer Academy not pushing forward with too much reckless aggression, playing very tightly, playing very cleanly. Bones with an excellent peek onto Giga, now able to push forward out onto B site. Sends out the satchel, trying to hunt for some defenders. Oh, frag! Oh, with that teleport there. Could have spotted out Zoomer Academy, but won't do so. A 4v5 here for the defenders as the spike goes down.
The spike is going to go down. It's still looking good for both sides. It's a matter of life or death for attack mode. Every single frag counts right now. Bones, he's the top fragger for Zoomer Academy, and of course, that's only going to continue on forwards. So many different bodies are dropping. Only 2 left alive. Make that 1 for attack. Make that 0. Another round in the favor of Zoomer.
Zoomer Academy, business as usual for these guys, picking up their 8th round, and it just looks so clean from the attacking side. Attack mode, as we said earlier on in the game, they've been a bit creative with their play calling, with their approaches to the defender's side, but that hasn't been enough to shake Zoomer Academy off of their game plan. Attack mode having to go back to the drawing board, figure out something new, but we're already dwindling down to the later stages of this first half. Attack mode will want to get these last few rounds all in a row if they can. They've got to put a stop to this, though. They've got to put a stop to Bones. They've got to put a stop to 7. Can this be the moment? Rax will spray down Bones. 7 has his back for the double kill here. 4v3 for the attackers as the spike goes down once more on B site.
3v4 now. Things are heating up again. Rex around the corner has some shock darts going down, but he's going to meet the eyes of a Sova drone instead. This could be a great opportunity for more shock dart damage, but none of them are working out for him. In fact, it's going to work in reverse. The Ditto is able to take down the other Ditto, but Frag is now relegated himself back away with the op, and he can't even find a single one with it. 7 yet again, just mowing down the competition.
Absolutely no other word for it. Bones thus far, 14 5-5, an excellent start for the match 10 rounds in. Bones has absolutely steamrolled through this first half. We'll see if that transitions into the second half, but we've still got 2 more rounds to go here for attack mode to make a little more damage here in this first half. Zoomer Academy looks all but set for them to close it out, but attack mode have shown a few cards up their sleeves, a few tricks in the hat. See if they've got any more to pull out of their pocket here. The run it back available for Zoomer Academy here. Bones already is able to establish so much free real estate out on the A site. Attack mode with that shower setup left the door a bit wide open. Now the spike goes down onto A site. Here comes the push as well. Bones and 7 name a more iconic duo. Hint, you cannot. Zoomer Academy 1 kill away from their 10th round of the match.
Only one left alive now for attack mode and make that 0. That's going to be a flawless win coming out from Zoomer Academy, a 9-round differential between the 2 different teams.
That is a massive deficit for attack mode to try and deal with here. As we close up the first half here, Zoomer Academy have stormed away with this one, 10-1 thus far in the first half, off the back of an excellent performance from Bones and 7 as well. Whole team really has been coming together, those 2 just stealing the kills away from everyone. So Zoomer Academy, 3 ultimates in the pocket, a great position to wrap themselves up an 11th round. There goes the showstopper from both sides. Missing for attack mode, will land for Bones. Bones walks right up on Frag, takes him out, picks up the double kill, no less. Bones already storming forward here for this 12th round.
3 left alive now. Zoomer Academy has a chance to bring this back. They have no idea where the spike necessarily is. They're trying to go for a weird counter flank onto A site. The spike's going to go down there. A Hunter's Fury as well, trying to go to boot. With that being said, I think they're just trying to use the utility just to use it. There's no one even close to being nearby, and everyone on the defense is pretty much relegated to only go showers. There is a flank coming out, a counter one at that for Zoomer Academy, but even then, stalled out by the mollies and everything, it's a very rough and tumble situation for everybody on board. It's gonna be trains back and forth, only 2 left alive now, but barely holding on. The flank comes into fruition, a double kill from Man to tie things up into a neat little bow.
Wow, this has been relentless from Zoomer Academy. A standout performance, to be sure, from our top 4 finalists from last week, week number 42. They have brought that momentum here with them into week number 43. And just after 12 rounds, Zoomer Academy already just 2 rounds away from more than securing their spot in the top 32 here for this week. Attack mode. Certainly the work starts here, and the work starts now for the attacking side. See if they can stay true to their name, if they can switch gears, shift up the throttle here for the attackers. See if they can make it stick. 5 frenzies, 3 sets of light armor for attack mode. Now their sights onto B site, taking on both sides of this site. Pushing into Hookah is Garnet, looks to take the fight right to Bones and 7. Lurking around the corner is the dynamic duo, combining for 2 more ever important kills. Attack mode left with just 3 members standing after trying to take on Bones and 7. Bones just rushing on forward, applying the pressure.
So much battle scarring already happening on attack mode side. There's not really much left they can do here. Bodies are dropping left and right. This Omen seemingly hiding away. Frag is able to at least make it not so much of a flawless win anymore, taking on the Cypher, but still with a minute left. You have the spike. B is completely open. You could go that way, but still facing a 1v3 with only a classic in hand is not an easy solution or an endeavor. He's able to make it work though, finding 1, but even then though, this underdog needs to push his way forwards. He has the entire brunt of the series on his back right now. If he can't win this 1v2, he's going to be sent to match point, having to force overtime. 30 seconds left though. He's going to be rotating around trying to see if he can clear the area, but it seems like these defenders have no idea it's all going to be, or maybe they do. They're just waiting their time. Some audio cues of the smokes going down, the other 2 defenders hiding away inside of lamps, but he's going to push on forwards anyways. He's cleared out the entire area, but is he going to go CT and flank from the side? There's not enough time to do that, but he's still going to try to do so.
Oh, Frag thinking
left,
a little too
not
hard
enough
here.
Time. Yeah, bit of a weird IQ move here. There's not enough time to go for the plant, but what do you know? Right around the corner in Lamps, he tries to go for the plant. It's too late.
Oh.
Bullet to the skull, a 4K from 7.
My heart is broken for Frag. Absolutely. You can see the idea there. From Frag's point of view, the defenders had to be expecting a B play, but the defenders had their feet more than set on that A site, and Frag maybe trying to be a bit too creative, feeling a bit too much pressure in that situation, and now Zoomer Academy 1 round away from a very stellar victory, putting on a big statement here for the young guns of Zoomer Academy. 1 round away. See if attack mode can stave off that for now. Get themselves off to a great start, an opening kill to take down 7. A very important kill for them to get. Can they find any more? Arctic lurking around with Bones, losing out to Frags in a 2v4 now, favoring attack mode as the spike goes down.
The post plant yet again. This could be the final one. Now Zoomer Academy haven't won a single defending round yet, and albeit it's only been a few defending rounds. Frag though is able to find a triple. Can he make that a 4K? He's in prime position to do so. Gonna be a bit of a quick peek, but no, the YP comes out from Frag, and that's gonna be another round for attack mode. They get a second win. That is their first and only attacking round so far. They have points on the board. It's not too late. They just have to do it 10 more times flawlessly.
Absolutely, but if Frag keeps playing that way, you can certainly see the game plan for attack mode. Simply put the team onto Frag's back and pray for the rest. Attack mode with a tall mountain to climb ahead of them, but they are ably equipped now, much more so than Zoomer Academy going into this round. Zoomer Academy, this Bucky being one of the strongest guns they've got on their side here. See if Bones can do any damage. Sneaks right by the Roomba. This could be big. There's the damage. Oh, but there's the Roomba following up with the kill. Garnet takes down Bones with a little bit of robot help. Man, takes down Rex Zero. That's all they'll find. Zoomer Academy still staying alive here in this scrappy, thrifty round as the spike goes down. The run it back pops for attack mode, and Arctic trying to find a kill here through heaven.
And if you're in a situation like this for Zoomer Academy, it's not looking good. The run it back is out right now. It's going to dissipate, but at least still you have the person advantage in their favor. Seven's locked behind a car. He has to rotate around. One's going to be inside showers, detected immediately, but the wall bang isn't going to penetrate in the right spot. The pop flash could at least clear the area a little bit more, and bodies are being traded back and forth here, but Arctic with a double kill. Call him a cowboy if you want, but he's quick draw McGraw in my eyes. He's going to peek up. He saw the Cypher at first, but he has only 1 HP. He can't make a mistake, and it looks like Rax takes advantage of that. A triple kill in his favor, and with that, we're seeing a beautiful comeback here for the attack, and it just turns out rushing seems to work.
Definitely very exciting news for attack mode, staying alive here, but with 1 HP remaining on Arctic, I would be lying if I said part of my heart didn't at least want him to win that one. What a show that would have been in the 1v3 with the Sheriff, no less. Just 1 click away was Arctic, but nonetheless, Zoomer Academy just 1 round away from securing their spot in the top 32 attack mode with many more rounds ahead of them should they want to take this fight right to them, but they've done an excellent job in the last couple rounds, and carrying that momentum is Giga, pushing forwards through showers, lands the flash onto Fletcher. An excellent start for attack mode on the attack. Garnet now looking to greet the retake, forced to back away here from the run it back. Here comes the retake. Oh, pushing through Lamp. 7 wins out over Garnet, picks up the double kill onto Rax. Zoomer Academy now with new hope in this round as Arctic takes down Giga. The spike is taking down, but Zoomer Academy looking very strong on the retake.
2v2 now. A Sova on both sides. One has the ult, the other one doesn't. This could be a great opportunity. He wasn't able to use it for the initial plant, but now it looks like they were able to make it work. They win it out. They don't even have to use the ult. The defuse underway. A beautiful showing from Zoomer Academy, showing exactly why Zoomers aren't quite boomers just yet and are able to dominate in video games.
That was very, very impressive from those young guns over at Zoomer Academy, showing us old farts how it's done for sure. Really stellar stuff from our Week 42 top 4 finalists. They secure their spot into top 32, unsurprisingly, for attack mode. We'll have to see how the record calculations shake out there, but definitely a tough match for them to close out the group stage. But a lot of positives to walk away with for Zoomer Academy. As we've been saying, this is kind of a newish formed roster. Been together about a few weeks now, but already putting up some big results against some really strong teams. So Zoomer Academy, definitely really excited to see how they continue to progress through this tournament. It definitely will be a tough call for the MVP. We'll see. It's gonna be Bones on the Rays. Had to be Bones or Seven. One of those two. They were very much a dynamic duo together. Will be Bones this time around, an average combat score of 358 in just 16 rounds. A stellar performance from both of those guys and from the whole team over at Zoomer Academy.
That's right. They had a beautiful showing coming out from both sides, and the competition's really fierce this week. We have a lot of different people we want to keep an eye on going farther and farther in this tournament, but there can only be one winner. Stick with us as we go to a quick break and figure out what's going to happen next, what the next matchup's going to be, and we'll see you guys very soon. But don't go anywhere, because it only gets tougher from here.